Hi guys, good morning. Monday the 22nd of June today. Um, I'm just doing this quick video now. Very excited this morning. I believe over the weekend, I mean even the last couple of weeks, we were all aware that Peter Cech has been close to signing for Arsenal. It's been building up sort of since, even at the end of last season. That he was possibly interested in joining Arsenal. He wanted to join Arsenal. He wanted to leave Chelsea. Um, Over the weekend, it's been getting closer. According to Sky Sports News on Saturday, the deal was getting closer. I've been keeping up to date with a lot of it on Twitter, obviously Facebook, obviously, which is not great for sports news, but more Twitter, Sky Sports, local radio stations, the internet. And this morning, I hear that Peter Cech has signed for Arsenal on a 3-year deal for £100,000 a week. I believe the fee was about 11 million. I mean, the current time is just coming up to 12 o'clock midday now, and Peter Cech has apparently signed for Arsenal. It's just still waiting for the confirmation from Arsenal.com. They're usually a little bit slow on it, but apparently Peter Cech has signed. So he is an Arsenal player. We've needed him. We needed a good goalkeeper since Jens Lehmann, to be fair. Pretty much since 2006. We haven't really had a good goalkeeper, if you count the Champions League final. Probably since then, maybe. We knew we needed a keeper then. Maybe being a bit harsh on Jens Lehmann because I rated him. I thought he was a brilliant keeper, but we've not had a good keeper. Manuel Munia was terrible. Wasn't an Arsenal goalkeeper. I don't know why Wenger's shown so much faith in the guy. Obviously, he ended up on the scrap heap at Watford. A poor keeper. Wasn't good enough for Arsenal. Obviously, we had Fabianski, Szczesny. Again, I'm going to be harsh and brutal on them. I don't think they're good enough for Arsenal. They're not going to win your leagues. They're not going to win the Champions League. I mean, thing is, for Fabianski, his best season with Arsenal was last season, obviously. Sorry, the season before last, should I say now. When we won the FA Cup in 2014. That was arguably his last performance, sorry. In the FA Cup final was probably his best, in all fairness, although we went 2-0 down. I still think he was good in his last season, but not good enough. Szczesny, it's never quite gone right for Szczesny, has it? It all started in 2011 in the Capital One Cup final. Again, I'm being brutal and honest, maybe being a bit harsh again, on the keeper situation, but Szczesny, the mix-up in the goal with Koscielny led to Birmingham winning the Capital One Cup. It kind of went wrong from there, really. He was always, was he good enough, or is he good enough? And I've never been convinced by him. Yeah, he's made good saves. Yes, he's had good performances, but I don't think he's consistent, and I don't think he's good enough. He makes too many mistakes, and then mistakes are very costly, especially for a team like Arsenal, who are challenging for the Champions League, the Premier League, which we haven't won since 2004. We've needed that good keeper. That's somebody who makes a difference. A lot of great managers over the years have highlighted the importance of having a good goalkeeper. Brian Clough, for example, we said start off at the back. Obviously what happened with Peter Shilton when they bought him. They won the league in his first year. Obviously Manchester United with Peter Schmeichel. And then we look at Arsenal with David Seaman was a great keeper, and obviously we look at Jens Lehmann, who was an excellent keeper. It it was great. You know, we needed him, and we got him when he was 33, and we won the league. And obviously Chelsea with Peter Cech. Ever since Chelsea have had him, they've had a lot of success. They've won Champions Leagues, Premier Leagues, an FA Cup, you know, and everything. And he's a great consistent keeper, and he's a great presence in that goal. And that's what we need. And you know, we've got him now. Price tag, 33 years of age for 11 million. It's a good buy. Simply because you know what you're getting with Peter Cech. You're not taking a risk. It's not a gamble. We know he's a good keeper. We know what he can do. So yes, it's a great buy. As for Espina, there's talks of him leaving now. He's going to Fenerbahce, Galatasaray. We're even going back to Nice. I had a report earlier this morning as well. You know, I can't comment too much on Espina because we haven't seen enough of him. Don't forget he had a good World Cup. He only came into the Arsenal goal in January, February, I believe, when Szczesny was caught smoking in the changing rooms, and he made a lot of blunders. So he got replaced by Espina. To be fair, he has been pretty good. I have been very impressed with Espina, actually. I can't fault him too much. However, maybe in big games, I notice his nervousness, which is only natural. He's only human. I mean, going back to the blunder he made, I think he's made one or two blunders at home in the Emirates a few months back against, I believe it was Swansea, when Gomez scored the win in the last couple of minutes. When that happens, you just think, oh, what a difference that a good goalkeeper would have made in that game, and we wouldn't have dropped those points. And that's quite important for the season. Every goalkeeper makes mistakes, but it kind of brought back to me that at that moment that we need a good keeper, and now we've got a good keeper in Peter Cech. So Peter Cech, welcome to Arsenal.